Hey guys, how y'all doing today? My name is Franchise Fanatic, and welcome back to the channel. And today, if you guys, is another LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga news update. We finally got some news. It's been consistent. Actually, I guess I should say that the marketing has been pretty consistent. I almost said, oh, we finally got news, but we've actually been getting some pretty freaking good news over the course of these few months. So today is March 10th, seemingly just some random, Thursday, and boom, I wake up and I don't know, 10 in the morning, boom, LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga trailer. So the trailer will be playing in the background of this video, and I will have a link for it down in the description below if you want to go watch it without me talking over it, because, again, it's kind of, they kind of had that thing back at the IGN, whatever the heck it was called, the Fan Fest or whatever, where they had, the people that worked at TT Games kind of talking about it, like Don McDermott and a few other people. That's how this is set up as well. So, I do want to mention that, I want to start out with the negative before I move into the positive, because there's a lot of positives regarding this game and this trailer. But the one negative that I've been seeing, and I mentioned this in my other video, but a lot of the negatives that I have been seeing with regards to the cutscenes is that they're very laggy, they're very choppy. It's almost like the Lego movie, or the Lego movies, all four of them, how there's, they're kind of meant to look like stop motion, and they basically just take out some frames in that, some FPS. FPS, frames per second, that is not just a video game thing. Playing Elden Ring, and I'm like, oh man, I got 60 FPS, or I got 50 FPS, whatever. It's not just about video games, it's about, cutscene footage in animatics. So to see that this game is not getting really smooth cutscenes could be a design thing, or it could just be a technical oversight. However, if it is just for fun, keep it, whatever, it's fine. But if this is like, oh shoot, this isn't running too great, please fix it. It's coming out April 5th. We have a little bit of time here. We're actually less than a month away, which is pretty friggin' nuts. But so that's my one negative. My other negative is that the gameplay that we got in this trailer doesn't look that smooth. Now, again, this could be a compression thing. I did mention that in my other video that sometimes it's kind of weird with LEGO Star Wars, because you have like, I guess, like, some of these weird trailers, like the last one we got before this one, and then even the freaking 6-minute gameplay overview thing. All of that is essentially really well rendered, but for some reason during the live stream and today when I first saw this video on the Star Wars website, I didn't even see it on YouTube, saw it on the Star Wars website, and on that website it didn't look that good. It kind of looked a little choppy when they'd show like the shots of the actual real life people talking about the game, the devs. They'd look very grainy and pixelated, and then there'd be certain shots of like Luke on Tatooine riding a bantha or something, or a speeder, and it looks really bad. And then you have a shot of Babu Frick on Kijimi. It looks frickin' awesome. Pardon the pun. Babu frickin' awesome. But I do think that, this looks very strange, because you're at one side it's like, all right, this looks awesome, and then you're like, all right, this doesn't look too good. So I don't know what the deal with that is. Maybe they'll fix it. But when I say choppy, I don't mean that it's like 2 FPS and it's horrible, like Just Cause 3 on Xbox One, but it is noticeable. So like when they slowly pan the camera from right to left or left to right, those really awesome cinematic shots that you get in this trailer, you can see very, very slightly. It's very subtle, but I see it. And I know I'm not just nuts, all right? It is there. If you don't see it, you're just not seeing it. It is there. But the freaking, like, the camera, like, kind of, you can't see me moving, but I'm taking my hand and I'm putting, like, the Lego claw, like the cup hand. Just do that in the air. I know it sounds stupid, but you're not seeing me. And then just, like, go, like, to the left and right, like, just really, really subtly, just like jerk your hand like very quickly to the left and right. That's what the screen's doing. It's very like moving in a very kind of strange angle. It's kind of weird. That's the best way I could explain it. But hopefully you know what I'm talking about. Hopefully you even see it. And there's other shots of like Luke or someone's on a speeder on Tatooine, and you can just tell like there's like screen tearing or something weird going on. So either the video doesn't look optimized because it's just YouTube compression, or the game doesn't actually run that well. The game looks fantastic. I think we can all agree on that. The game, objectively, I think, I like to think it is an objective fact. This is the best looking LEGO game, and it might even be the best looking Star Wars game, period. Alright, the graphics are on, their top point. They're awesome. Everything else in this game is amazing. It's just the way that it runs. I don't know. Maybe, again, it could just be YouTube compression, but it does look a little choppy. Again, that slight jerkiness to the camera framing and all that. It just looks very optimized. And I don't know what console to play on. Again, compression issues, we don't know. Okay, I'm not saying this game's going to be broken and buggy on launch day one. LEGO games have never been broken or buggy on any day ever. I'm sure there's been the occasional glitch or whatever, but I'm talking like basically, borderline unplayable. People, like when Elden Ring came out, by the way, I'm freaking loving Elden Ring. People on Twitter, they're complaining. They're like, I'm not getting my 60 frames. It's like, shut the fudge up. I mean, like, I play it on my Series X. It's not unplayable. It is borderline perfect in my opinion. But there are certain moments in Elden Ring where when you slowly pan the camera, that thing I was explaining with your little Lego cup hand in the air, moving from left to right very subtly and quickly, that it's jittery, it's jerkiness of the camera, and it's just the frames not holding up. And that's what I'm seeing in this trailer. But other than that, the game looks freaking awesome, man. The planets from Naboo to Tatooine to Coruscant, Exegol. We finally saw Exegol. It was very quick, but we saw a very quick glimpse of it. We saw Octo, we saw Canto Bight for a little bit, Cantonica. We saw a bunch of awesome locations, and playing throughout the entire Skywalker saga, Endor. No, oh my god, dude! I mean, the planet's gonna be freaking awesome. You know what I mean? Forget about how it runs. I'm sure it'll be fixed or whatever. But the game itself looks fantastic. The planet design is awesome. The space combat looks awesome. The character designs are really nice. The shading and the lighting, that shot of Jar Jar Binks on Naboo, where like the lake is with the freaking like the god rays coming from the sun into the trees, it looks impeccable, man. What they were able to do, it really does. It looks insane. The amount of effort that went into making this game looking the way it looks, there's no short feat. They all deserve Wookiee cookies for sure. But I'm very much excited to play this game April 5th. Again, I will be unboxing it. Look, I don't know if I'm going to be playing it. I'm still working out that bullcrap. But, hopefully I will. If not, whatever. But, I've got a shit ton of other games, and I've got a butt ton of other videos. I'm not just a gaming channel. But I do want to play it. No promises, but I really do. Trust me, I'm not just saying that. If I can record this day one, I effing will. But we'll see what happens about that. But the game itself looks fantastic, and I really cannot wait to see, even just seeing like the Sarlacc pit or Echo Base, all these awesome things, Dagobah. I mean, the game looks fantastic, really, and I can't imagine 2 or 3 years ago when they were like, oh, this people were like, franchise, it's delayed another year. Now I can understand why it was delayed, because it looks great. Now again, does it run great? I don't know. I'm kind of 50-50 on how it runs, but how it looks and how it looks to be playing, the combat, the open world design, the everything. It's effing cool, man, and I think TT Games really created something special. And again, maybe it'll come out, maybe it'll be crap, and they'll get 2s out of 10s, and it'll run like crap, and it won't, it'll be complete garbage. Who knows? Lego games with reviewers are never good. They're normally getting 6s, 7s, sometimes 8s. In my opinion, Lego games are the best video games ever created, not just because I like Lego. I just think they actually are the best game series out there. I love Call of Duty. I love Assassin's Creed, GTA, Dying Light, Elden Ring. I love a bunch of games, but Lego games are the best. And I know, there are games that are objectively better made. Red Dead, GTA. I get it. There's more assets and all that, but I do think that the Lego games are just my favorite in terms of playability. They're fun, and I constantly see like certain Lego games getting pooped on. I'm like, oh, this is a 6 or a 7, whereas Call of Duty gets a freaking 10 all the time. And I get it. I love COD. I'm not saying they don't deserve 10s and 9s, but Lego games deserve that too. And I think that with this one, if this does get good reviews, I think they're really going to be in for a treat. And look, for me, I'm going to buy it day one. I'm going to friggin' play it. I don't care if this game gets a 1 out of 10 or a 0 out of 10, right? If this is worse than Cyberpunk, I'm still going to play it, So I think that beyond the point, I am extremely excited to play this video game, I'll tell you that much. Again, Star Wars is my second favorite franchise. The Last Jedi is my favorite film ever made. The sequel trilogy is my favorite set of films ever. So I have a huge love for everything Star Wars, not just sequels. I love prequels, originals. You guys know me. So to be able to play this Lego game, have it look that good and hopefully run good, it will just be a freaking dream, man. I can't wait. So April 5th cannot get here soon enough, man. We're less than a month, and this is going to be the hardest time to wait for a game, for anything, in my entire friggin' life. I remember when the Lego movie was announced, waiting to February 7th of 2014 was like, hell, this is going to be even worse. But when that day comes, man, all Star Wars fans, all Lego fans, we're going to rejoice and say it's finally here. We've been through the ringer. We've been through hell, literally, to get news for this game sometimes. And now that we're getting steady marketing, and again, this is just a random Thursday, and boom, 5.5 minutes of gameplay and stuff comes out. I mean, that's pretty cool, you know? I didn't expect that. So, props to TT Games. Hopefully they can make the game run a little smoother, but from what I've seen so far, it looks like I'd give it a 10. You know, I mean, if they can, maybe a 9 until they fix the choppiness. But I cannot honestly wait until this game comes out. Tell me in the comments down below what trilogy you're going to start out first, prequels, originals, or sequels. Again, I'm going to go 1 to 9, but that's the beauty of this game. You can go, start with 1, start with 4, start with 7. And I know it was like, oh, why did they change it? Yeah, I guess originally we're supposed to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You could choose any of the 9. Now it's just any of the trilogies. Whatever, what are you going to do? Still, anyway, I talked enough. Hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Again, you were seeing the new video in the background the whole time. Again, link in the description down below if you want to go check it out for yourself without me talking over it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new for more LEGO gaming content. Again, I'm playing LEGO Marvel 1. After LEGO Marvel 1, if I can get Star Wars to work, I'll do that. If not, I've got a bunch of LEGO games too. I got LEGO DC Supervillains. I've got LEGO Marvel's Avengers, Marvel 2. There's a bunch of great games that I could do. LEGO Indiana Jones 2. I don't know if I did that one. There's a bunch of awesome stuff I could play. Call of Duty games, whatever. Tell me in the comments if you wanted me to play a certain game, after LEGO Marvel. Anyway, cannot wait for this game to come out April 5th. Very much excited for it, and it looks freaking awesome. Again, do got to patch up some of the, weird visually things, like the stuttering and all that. But other than that, I can understand the hype. And, if you're not hyped for this game and you think it's another dumb Lego game for babies, you need to be excited because this is a game that everyone who likes Star Wars, even if you don't like Lego games, just get it. It's the perfect Star Wars game. It's just in Lego form. Anyway, all right. Thank you guys for watching. I cannot wait to play this game, and again, I'll update you when we get more actual concrete news. This is really cool, though. Seeing all the planets and the way they're designed, the graphics look insane. Can't wait to dive in on April 5th. Thank you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.